Warning: it's important that before performing this or any other safety or service procedure on any Heil product, that the person performing the work has both read and firmly understands the parts and service manual as well as the product operator's manual, including the detailed safety instructions that accompanied this vehicle. It's up to you to ensure safe operations and processes. You cannot outsource safety. If there is anything that's unclear or that you don't understand, do not attempt to operate the vehicle or perform any of the service or maintenance tasks called out in this video. Quarantine the area, walk away from the vehicle, and contact your supervisor immediately for clarification. It is also important to ensure you wear the appropriate personal protective equipment, hereafter referred to as PPE, prior to beginning this or any other service or maintenance procedure. This video is provided for informational purposes only and is not intended to be a comprehensive guide in any fashion. This video is not a substitute for proper training, qualification, and experience. Heil makes no warranty, guarantee, or promise by virtue of this video or the information herein. Please see applicable Heil product warranty statements. Please consult your workplace safety policies and relevant operator and service manuals. This video is intended to inform experienced technicians of generalized conditions that may occur on some units and to provide information that could assist in proper servicing of a unit. It is solely up to the technician to ensure the safety of the workplace and work process. Always watch the video in its entirety before beginning any service operation. Hey, I'm Travis Wallen, the service guru here at Heil Environmental in beautiful Fort Payne, Alabama. Thanks for joining me at the Service Shack. Today we're going to show you how to operate the Heil RevAMP electric automated side loader. The first thing to know about the operations of the RevAMP is that it's unlike a traditional hydraulic powered body and lift where you would need to start the chassis engine and turn on the hydraulic pump. Not so with the RevAMP electric ASL. Once the key switch is turned to the on position and the e-stop is pulled up, the unit can be operated. Another thing to know is the operations of the unit are very quiet. So ensuring the surrounding area is clear of anyone that could enter the operation zone is very important. Before any operation or on-route collection, you should always start with a pre-trip inspection. First, ensure the J1772 charging plug is disconnected from the RevAMP eASL body. The charging receptacle port's cap is closed and the charging plug is replaced on the charging station. Next, walk around the unit and perform a chassis inspection as governed by state and federal requirements. And during the inspection, inspect the body and lift arm of the unit. Ensure no issues are noticed. If anything looks questionable, report this to your supervisor and do not operate the unit. Once the pre-trip inspection is complete, ensure the chassis battery disconnect switch is turned on, use 3 points of contact to enter the cab, and then prepare to operate one of the smoothest ASLs ever built. To begin operations, pull the red e-stop button up. Next, press the red collection mode button on the joystick. When collection mode is turned on, it allows the joystick to be used to navigate the lift arm. There is an amber light on the curb side of the body near the lift arm, and it blinks when the unit is in collection mode and the lift arm is operational. The action of the joystick is similar to other Heil engineered collection vehicles. Tilting the joystick right to the 3 o'clock position extends the lift arm out. Moving it left to the 9 o'clock position retracts the lift arm. Pulling back to the 6 o'clock position raises the lift arm up to the dump position. Pushing forward to the 12 o'clock position lowers the lift arm down. The joystick buttons are as follows. The red button enables and disables collection mode. When enabled, the trash icon on your display screen will turn green. The right black button closes the lift grabbers. The left black button opens the lift grabbers. When collection mode is enabled, the green button starts an auger cycle. When collection mode is disabled, the green button starts the auto eject cycle. The yellow button is not used. You can use these functions as described and manually collect at each stop. However, the RevAMP is equipped with an Autolift feature that will simplify the collection process. On the display touchscreen, press the Config, short for configuration, button. Press the arm button and ensure that the box next to Autolift Enable is checked off. If not, press the box to do so. Once the Autolift Enable box is checked, press the Home button. Now that you have an understanding of the joystick functions, let's quickly cover how to complete a dump cycle while en route with the Autolift feature enabled. When in position to collect the container, ensure that the operating area is clear and then move the joystick to the right to the 3 o'clock position. Once the grabbers are close enough to secure the container, move the joystick back to the default neutral position. Then press and hold the right black button on the joystick. This will automatically retract and raise the lift arm to the dump position. Once the container is empty, release the right black button, move the joystick forward to the 12 o'clock position to lower the lift arm. Then move the joystick back to the 3 o'clock position to move the lift arm to replace the container where you collected it from. Once in position, press and hold the left black button to open the lift grabbers and fully retract the lift arm to the transit position. Next, let's look at some additional features of the touchscreen display functions that can be used while en route. On the top left of the home screen, you will find an auto button. This allows the auger to start automatically when the lift arm dumps refuse into the hopper. That's right, you heard me say auger. The RevAMP EASL features an auger for all your compaction needs and is proven to be a strong and efficient workhorse. Next to the auto button is the manual button. It is used to disengage the auto function of the auger and allow manual forward and reversing action by using the reverse and forward touchscreen buttons. The close button closes the tailgate. The open button opens the tailgate. The retract button retracts the ejector panel. The eject button extends the ejector panel. The work button turns on and off the lift work light. The trash button is used to select from 3 collection types: trash, recycle, or organics. This would be used to select the type of refuse the unit is currently collecting and will impact the number of rotations the auger will rotate by default. On the top right side of the display's home screen, you will find the log button. The log button opens a database storing event logs. The config button opens individual operations and can be reconfigured to optimize operations by changing torque values, start and stop perimeters, and other technical set points. This would be more of a technician or engineering configuration screen. The diag button is a screen for diagnostics of system functions. The data includes charging information, joystick button and axis function testing, arm and compaction data, network error and load data, controller inputs and outputs, and timers. The camera button displays the camera view on the display screen, and the home button returns to the home viewing screen. Also located near the right side of the display screen is a view-only feature where you would find a motor data log showing the current motor torque, mechanical travel distance, and motor temperature. Located center screen, and is also view-only, is a camera view of the hopper, auger area, and body battery charge information, load and temperature data with current time and date clock. When you've finished collecting your route and you're ready to head to the disposal site, let's cover what you need to know to be able to eject the payload. The Heil RevAMP EASL has an auto eject feature. To utilize this feature, you must first ensure the chassis is in neutral and the parking brake is applied and holding before pulling out the tailgate locking pins on each side of the tailgate and ensuring that the e-stop button is pulled up. Next, grip the joystick, ensure the collection mode is disabled, then press and hold the green button to start the auto eject feature. The display will show an illustration of the action taking place and guide you through the ejection process. The illustrations on the window display information in relation to the tailgate and ejector panel movement. On the right side of the screen, it will display the percentage of travel for the corresponding function. For example, as the tailgate opens, the percentage will increase with 100% representing the tailgate being fully open. Once the tailgate is fully open, the ejector panel will begin to move towards the rear of the body to eject the load. If at any time you want to stop the auto eject function, simply release the green button on the joystick. When ready to resume, grip the joystick, then press and hold the green button again. Once the load has ejected, the ejector panel will retract to the fully retracted position. The illustration on the screen will show the green button needs to be pressed again to enable another ejection cycle to ensure all refuse has been cleared from the body. Once the ejector panel has reached the rear of the body, you will see an image of a broom and a green button will appear again. Before pressing the green button on the joystick, you will need to clean the tailgate seal as well as clean out your sumps and ensure nothing gets behind the ejection panel. Before you clean and inspect the tailgate seal, engage the 2 factory tailgate props and then lower the tailgate onto them. After cleaning the tailgate seal, now it's time to clean out your sumps. There is a sump door located on the front corner of each side of the body, and it needs to be open when cleaning out the sump area. We've made that easier by providing a cleaning tool with each unit. To ensure nothing gets behind the ejection panel, you must clean out the sump area after each ejection cycle at the disposal site. Be sure to close and latch both sump doors when completed, as they should be closed at all times except when cleaning. Once you have completed cleaning the sumps, return the cleaning tool to its storage location and ensure it's secured. Next, raise the tailgate enough so that the props can clear the cylinder. Move the props back to the upright position and then return to the cab. Once you've ensured the area around the tailgate is clear, grip the joystick again, then press and hold the green button to resume the auto ejection process. The ejection process has been completed once you see the green check mark on the display. The last step is to push the e-stop button down and then insert the tailgate locking pins on each side of the tailgate. If necessary, the ejection process can be performed manually as well. Simply remove the tailgate locking pins from both sides of the tailgate, then use the touchscreen buttons on the display as follows. Press and hold the tailgate open button until fully open. Then press and hold the ejection button until the panel has fully extended. Once all refuse has been cleared from the body, be sure to clean the tailgate seal, as well as clean out your sumps to ensure nothing gets behind the ejection panel. Next, press and hold the retract button until fully retracted. There will be a green circle light shown in the button when the panel is fully retracted. If the circle is white, then it is not fully retracted, and you will need to hold the retract button until the light turns green. Lastly, press and hold the tailgate close button until the tailgate is fully closed, and then remember to install the tailgate locking pins. That does it. Now you know how to operate the Heil RevAMP EASL. I hope this video has helped you gain an understanding of this important process. But if you still have questions, contact Heil Tech Support at 866-310-4345. Remember, we're here to help in any way we can. So be safe out there, and we'll see you next time here at the Service Shack.